I am doing this video to teach you guys how to bless or clear, whether it's a new deck of cards that you get, like a tarot deck, or an oracle card deck, because there's lots of those out there as well, and just kind of tell you the difference and stuff. I have a tarot class coming up that I'm teaching, and it just kind of made me think that I should do something like this so that everyone knows what they could do to kind of like clear their decks, anything they have at home, but also anything new that you get in the mail, stuff like that. Hi, thank you guys for thank you for watching. So I just thought I'd get this video out there. I did one on YouTube the other day. It wasn't my finest hour, so I thought I would do one on YouTube instead, or I did one on Facebook. Yeah. So anyway, okay. So I just wanted to give you like some basic information and tell you guys like some stuff. So people asked me the other day, what's the difference between tarot and oracle cards? The difference between tarot and oracle is that the tarot deck has 78 cards. To me, tarot is really about like insight and guidance into your life. You can use it for prediction and stuff, but in general, it's for insight and guidance. I don't necessarily use it in readings. Sometimes I do, like when I'm on the phone and like maybe I'm doing a reading for someone and I'm getting information, but I need to go a little deeper or get some more insight or detail. I can use the cards to help me with that. Tarot decks also are kind of based off of these decks. This is a Rider-Waite, universal weight tarot deck. The cards are it has 78 cards in it. In the oracle decks, they're very different. Oracle decks can be anything. I have a ton of them, so hold on. There are a bunch of decks out there, but here's just a couple of examples. I have the Doreen Virtue Archangel Michael deck and the John Holland. He made a Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck. Even though it says tarot, it's not a traditional tarot deck because he basically took all of the court cards out and added chakra cards. And then for the oracle cards, though, the difference between oracle card and tarot is like, so with the oracle cards, usually they come with a book with information in it, where you can like pull a card and get all the information in the book. Tarot is a little different and takes a little more work to learn, but it's a little more detailed. So that's the difference. So anyway, regardless of whatever kind of deck it is, this is just a way to clear or bless them. If you have them in your house, if you buy them used, if you buy them on Amazon and it's a new deck or something like that. But I'm going to work with the John Holland Tarot deck I have, just to kind of really briefly show you how to do this. So this is that deck of cards. I used to sell these cards, so I have tons of sample decks, and I've been teaching people how to read them for years. So maybe that will be something different that I do on a live video here one of these days. But anyway, these are just some basic things you can do. Okay, so last night was the full moon, the super moon. And in that, you can use blessing salt. You can put your cards out and just leave them out. And that's totally fine. Or you can put them in blessing salt, which mine is over here. So I just use Epsom salt, and then I just put different herbs and stuff in it, but I use that for my house blessings. So it's the same salt. It's nothing different. It doesn't have to be fancy or anything like that. And it doesn't have to have herbs and stuff in it. Just basic Epsom salt is really good. Sea salt as well. It's a little more expensive, but you can use that too. And you just take your cards and just put them in the salt. Okay, so you can put them in a big Ziploc bag and throw your cards in like that. Or you could just put it out in the moonlight in a pan with some, so you could do that. Another thing you can do, which I actually do most of the time with my decks, which now I had it here and then now I can't find it. But anyway, the tarot bags that you get, you like see them at the store and stuff all the time. Those particular tarot bags, you can put a crystal in there and then stick your cards in. And that will also be a way to keep them clear, keep them blessed, keep icky juju off of them. Sometimes like when you let other people touch your cards and stuff, they get their energy on them. So it's just a way to kind of like keep them blessed, keep them clear, without having to constantly like go through the process of putting them out in a full moon or doing stuff like that. So the other way that you can do this is with sage. So you can use sage. So this is my sage bundle that I use a lot to clear my office. So I'm just going to light it. It's super easy to do. It's kind of like when you sage your house. You can also sage your cards and stuff like that too. So here's the deck, and I'm just kind of going around. You can do every card. You can do some cards. You can spread them out and do it that way. It doesn't matter. But the idea is to make them so that they're usable and that you're getting the information that you need out of it in like the clearest way possible. And so finally, one other thing you can do, which is really easy, is just to snap your deck. So you're snapping the energy out of it. And that is just a really easy way to do your cards. Or like if you're sitting at a table, maybe and doing a reading for someone, you can just bang them on the table, whatever you need to do. A couple of people asked me the other day, do I need to do anything to protect the deck, any deck? And so I would say you don't necessarily need to do that, especially if you put it in a bag with a crystal. I think you're good. But, it's up to you whether you let other people touch your deck or not. But I mean, I do. It's not a problem for me, but some people don't. They're fairly picky about that. Either way is totally fine. So someone asked me that the other day. And then the only thing is about blessing the cards is if you put them in the bag with the stone, they will always stay clear, like in between stuff, in between readings, like if you give readings for people or not. But if you don't stick them in the bag with the stone, if you don't stick them in a bag, then you probably need to do things on a regular basis to kind of keep them clear and stuff like that. So anyway, this is just a little informational video. Hopefully it helps someone out there who has decks of cards that they need to bless or clear. But sometimes cards get like a little, I don't know how to say it, like a little muddy because we do so many readings or we're emotionally attached to things that we're asking about for ourselves. And so we have the ability to kind of like do this with the cards to keep them clear, keep them blessed, but the rules of how you use them are entirely up to you. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good day and I hope this helps someone out. All right, bye-bye.